I'm going to automate my entire business with Claude code. And in this video, I'm going to break down the exact things that I'm about to do to let AI run my whole business so I can just lay back and the money just comes to my bank account, right? That's what we all want. So I essentially have a business building AI agents for other companies. And what I have figured out is I can actually use AI to build these AI agents that I'm selling to my clients. The first thing that I would rather do is just go into Claude and literally show you what I asked Claude to do. I think I have the prompt here somewhere. So I literally went into Claude and I said, hey, I want you to help me brainstorm a solution to deliver my service delivery building these AI agents. I use Smart on AI, Closebot, White Label, and Go High Level. And basically what I want is that when a new client comes in, they fill out a doc, like an onboarding document, and that basically everything gets created from that. And I'm not gonna go into too much into details because that's what this video is about. I'm gonna show you all of this stuff on the whiteboard, but this is just for you. If you wanna automate something in your business, just ask AI how it could help you do it. And look what it's about to cook up for me. It's super fascinating. So it will map out a full architecture for me right now. So the step one is, okay, let's see what it comes up with here. All right, so client intake form in Notion, they fill out this document. Then Claude is going to build the prompts that this AI agent that I'm building for this client is gonna be using. And then it creates the Go High Level sub account, creates the actual agent on Closebot. It will set the, all the automations, all the fields and everything, connect the Go High Level account, do the testing, and then deliver it to the client. So I literally from one prompt got this awesome map of what I can do. This is, by the way, is the same exact map because here I can show you a little bit more in detail what this is about. But again, if you want to automate your business with AI, you can just ask AI how it can do it for you, and then you can go into co-work or code and build the actual solution. Now, okay, so essentially what it has come up with, and this was my whole idea, is that, all right, so what I want is when I onboard a new client and I'm supposed to build this AI agent for them, the first thing that they always do is they fill out this, let me just do red. They fill out this onboarding form with everything about their business, their target audience, who they help, what their business and offer is about, even like personal details about their brand, because this AI agent will speak to their leads in their own Instagram DMs and book them in for sales calls. And for exactly this kind of appointment setting, they can also write me down this their own process that they are using for this. And I was also thinking even to create some of this data about the target audience, about the business, about the personal brand. I could even just go ahead and take the Instagram account of my client, their website, the Calendly booking link that they used for qualification, their funnel, and all the documents that they have, and just feed all of that into AI. That AI would already fill out this AI setter brief, this onboarding document to a certain extent, and then the client can jump in and finish it up. By the way, this is kind of how like this document looks like. What's your target audience? Who's your ideal client? Who do you want to disqualify in this process? Everything about their offer, who they help, who they don't help, what exactly their offer is about, appointment setting, etc., etc., etc. So this is, it can take quite a long time for the client to actually fill this out, and I could save time for them by letting AI fill in most of it, and the client can just maybe make some adjustments. And then from this document, two things would happen. After the document is finished, there would be a prompter agent that would read this document and create the prompts for the AI agent that we are supposed to deliver to the client. And at the same time, it would also onboard them into Go High Level. So essentially here, this AI agent that we built for the client is going to be speaking to their leads in their Instagram DMs, and it's supposed to mimic their brand, their tone, their style. It's supposed to handle conversations a certain way, do certain steps, and we need to create that flow. We need to write those prompts. We need to write all of that stuff. And what I want AI to do, what I want like essentially like Claude Cowork to be like a specific Claude Cowork agent that's only job is to take out the info from this document and create a prompt that we're gonna use for the final agent that, you know, covers all of these business stuff about the client. It covers the specific objection handling that the clients want. So if they wrote in this document, how much is it? What should the AI say to this question when a lead says that? And the persona is the tone and the style of the AI, the way it speaks. And then essentially the Claude agent would build these prompts, and then it would also create the agent itself. Like it would literally use the API, go into the AI agent builder and create a new agent. And I would probably go with like loading up a standard template for this, because I already have some really cool template with objectives, routers, certain features, tracking, all of that stuff already pre-built. So I would probably just copy paste that and start editing. And then it would also load up the prompt that it has written here based on the document. It would load that up into the newly created agent. And now obviously we would still have to manually fine-tune these prompts and finish things up. At the same time that the AI is doing this and builds the agent, builds the prompts, at the same time we also want to onboard the client into Go High Level. And if they don't have a sub-account, we create them a sub-account. We load up the snapshot that has all of our automation, all of our dashboard, all of our tracking, all of that stuff. It would also add this client to the new sub-account, and then basically send them the onboarding instructions. I have all of this stuff also on Notion. How they can connect their Google Calendar to Go High Level, how they can connect their Instagram to Go High Level, how they can connect their Zoom, Google Meet, etc. And then, I don't know, WhatsApp, email them, iMessage them about like, hey, your Go High Level account is ready. Here are the steps that you need to take right now. Because right now I'm sending these messages like manually, like, hey bro, do this, and you know, it would be super nice to automate all this stuff. And then once that Go High Level account is created and the agent is also created, the Claude agent would connect these together. So let's just go back to Claude for a second. Let's see what it was cooking for us here. Go High Level sub-account creation, and then here it would connect the bot to the Go High Level sub-account, and then we would need to do testing, right? So we don't even know if this bot is good or not yet. Like we never let agents go out in the world without testing it first. But with Go High Level being done and the client doing the Instagram connection, essentially now the AI agent is connected to the client's Instagram, and here is what we could do, like a little automated testing bot. So right now it's a very time-consuming task for us to build a bot and then test it, which means we would send messages manually, one by one, to the agent to see if it does what it's supposed to do. Like the agent is asking a question, hey, what are your goals? My goals are this. Wait 20 seconds. The agent would ask the second question, and it's a very time-consuming thing to manually test. And every time we would make a tweak, make a change in these things, we would change some of the objectors, some of the routers, some of the prompts with these things, we would basically need to retest, which is again a really time-consuming thing. Also very repetitive thing, so it's perfect to automate it. I don't know again how we're gonna do this yet, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be cooking for us. Testing API, test scenarios. Exactly, test scenarios is exactly what I would wanna do. Okay, and it's already gonna build me the prompt for that and building the scenario. I'm not gonna too much into detail about that now. But yeah, here's all this geek shit, this how we will actually need to build it. And I guess this is also like a good scenario for you to take away, because most people actually get delegating to AI wrong. Most people are like, hey ChatGPT, create me a B2B SaaS app that's gonna make me 100 million a year, make no mistakes. And then they expect AI to do this massive, complex task for them, but that's not what AI is good for. AI is good for replacing and automating a repetitive and predictable task. Why is it repetitive and why is it predictable? Because it's the same openers, same questions, same follow-ups, same tracking, same everything. So if you take those little tasks and you tell AI to do it exactly like that, it will do it better than a human, or at least as good as a human.